Well, hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Macy Lee, and I'm the Manager of Science and Kinesiology for Curves North America. Today, we're going to be discussing knee pain and knee injuries and how to avoid them. So I love when these sessions are interactive. So I want to start off with a question. Let me know in the chat if knee pain is something that you have regularly been dealing with. You can either unmute or let me know in the chat.
Yes, I have. I can't find the chat.
Well, thank you so much. I see a couple other people coming in the chat as well. Well, I will say, if you can see the stat on the screen here, you are not alone. If you have ever heard the quote, "A woman is as young as her knees," well, there's some truth to that. And here are some things that we just don't typically think about until it ails you, and one of them being our knees. Women are 2 to 8 times more likely to suffer from knee pain than men. And so it's really important that as women, we take care of our knees. Today, we're going to discuss some of the most common knee injuries, as well as some knee strengthening exercises that we can do in advance to help prevent them. If you're suffering from a knee injury or you have in the past, again, take comfort in knowing you are not alone. You are in really good company. Knee injuries are very common in women, and there are a few possible reasons as to why they're more likely to happen in women than men. One of them being estrogen. Two, we tend to carry a little bit more weight. We have tendonitis and we tend to develop arthritis easier. So let's talk a little bit more about each of those in more depth. So there appears to be a link between knee injuries and hormone fluctuations. Women are more likely to suffer an ACL tear right before ovulation when estrogen levels are at their highest. That's mind blowing to me. The exact reason as to why estrogen increases your risk for a knee injury is not known at this time, but researchers are continuing to look at that. The more pressure you have on your knees, the more vulnerable they are to an injury. And that's one of the reasons why a full body workout at Curves is so important to help maintain a healthy weight, to help make sure that we're not putting undue stress on those knees. Regular working out helps relieve the extra weight off of those knees and reduces the risk of injury. Tendonitis. Oh my gosh. Inflammation in tendons is known as tendonitis, and it can occur in any joint, but it commonly affects the knees. And contributing factors are, again, carrying extra weight, aging, loss of flexibility, as well as loss of muscle strength. The meniscus acts as a shock absorber between your femur, which is your thigh bone, and your tibia and fibula that make up your shin and calf. It helps cushion and stabilize this knee joint, and injuries to this are common and they result from arthritis, again, gaining weight, or any type of twisting activity such as soccer or tennis. So, how do we prevent these knee injuries? Well, of course, we need to strength train them. Um, we need to maintain a healthy weight by one of the best ways, as I mentioned before, is to get in a regular full body workout, such as the Curves 30-minute workout. It's also really important to ease into exercise. I know sometimes we want to go full force and jump right in, but sometimes we need to kind of build ourselves up into exercise and do it gently to help condition our knees for this. Another really important one is to wear proper footwear. Since knee pain and injuries are often caused by twisting or hyperextension of the knees, wearing supportive, well-fitting athletic shoes during your workouts, as well as just in everyday life, can really help. Always important to warm up before you exercise to make sure that those joints and those muscles are ready for that movement. Again, as we were talking about easing your body into exercise, well, warm up is a way of easing your body into it every time you work out. Other big important one is to stretch. We need to stretch out those knees. And this is a most common missed thing in exercise. People tend to skip their stretching. This may be a new concept, or it may sound odd to hear to stretch out your knee, but performing knee stretches is super important. It's important that we stretch our muscles of our calves, our quadriceps, and our hamstrings, since those are the muscles that encapsulate and circle the knee. We can do that with a hamstring stretch, a quadricep stretch, and even that upper right corner, a wonderful calf stretch using the wall. Along with stretching, it's important to strengthen these muscles. So we want to make sure that we have really strong quadriceps, hamstrings, as well as calves. So we can do this by doing squats, such as on our squat machine, doing leg extensions and leg curls, and even doing calf raises on a mat in between the machines. If you are injured, it is really important that you take care of your knee. As you recover from your knee injury, it's important to do your prescribed rehab exercises and talk to your healthcare provider about when it's safe to go back to your full body workout. Your provider will be able to prescribe knee physical therapy exercises for you that you can incorporate into your everyday routine and eventually build them back into your fitness routines. For help with these knee strengthening exercises and stretches, or for additional advice on how to exercise to protect your knees, turn to your Curves coach. That's what they're there for. Your Curves coach can help tailor your 30-minute workout or your Curves fitness class or My Curves on Demand to fit your needs. So again, with eating right, maintaining a healthy weight, and stretching and strengthening those knees, you can look forward to a long, healthy knee. And of course, healthier knees mean happier women, right? For more information about Curves, you can always go to www.curves.com and learn more about our Curves community. Now, I hope you'll all join us next week as we talk about the 8-week body project.